On October 28th, Kyle Busch finally got his first Cup win of 2020, and I'm shocked. I'll explain why next. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the 6th episode of NASCAR Hot Take. As always, Elijah Leonard with you for this show, and the host of the show, I should say. And yesterday, I talked about Kyle Larson getting signed on to Hendrick Motorsports and kind of like the pros and cons to that. So now, I'm going to talk about Kyle Busch. And a lot of you have already figured out what this is going to be about. It's mainly just going to be about, him finally winning this year, and how odd it really is. I've never really seen Kyle Busch struggle this much, and then after all that struggling, finally get his first win of the year. It took him this long to get his first win. I mean, because there are some races where I definitely feel like he could have won and coulda, woulda, shoulda won. Bristol, I think, is one where he almost got it. He almost won it. But it just wasn't enough. Michigan, I think it was the second Michigan race. Either one of them, where he was leading, then Harvick ended up charging right by him. I think it was on the inside. Let's see, what other races what other races are there that he coulda, woulda, shoulda won? I can't even think. I can't even think about any other races where he coulda, woulda, shoulda won. But either way, this arguably, and probably most definitely, and I think there's going to be a lot of people that might agree with me on this, others might chime in and say otherwise, that this is Kyle Busch's worst year in Cup. I think we've all known this for a while now. I don't know. I really don't know what else to add in there. It's just, that's it. It's just Kyle Busch has not had himself a really good year this year at all. But maybe after winning Texas this past Wednesday, maybe he might be able to get back to the winning ways that we all knew Kyle Busch had. I don't know. Maybe the magic that he had over the years is starting to fade. I have no clue whatsoever. But Kyle Busch has really struggled, and honestly, I am very surprised that he got his first win this late in the season. Just for the reasons of, number one, he has been screwed out of winning races. He has been wrecked. So either he wrecked himself, he got wrecked by somebody else, or he got involved in an incident that was none of his own doing. He also has had some mechanical failures that have knocked him out of the race. Tire failures as well, which you can also include on the he wrecked himself list. In other words, a lot of things that could have went wrong for Kyle Busch over this entire year, they all kind of just went wrong. And he did pretty decent in the first 2 rounds of the chase. Yes, I'm still going to call it the chase, because it's pretty wrong, in my opinion, to call the chase playoffs, because this is not a stick and ball sport. Anyways, but he really, really, really has struggled this year, and I think with this win, it's either showing that the kind of momentum that he carried over the years, maybe it's either fading or it's just getting started again. I have no clue what to make of it, but come Martinsville in the penultimate race, and also Phoenix in 2021 and beyond, we're just going to have to wait and see what things are going to be like for Kyle Busch, because I don't even know how these last 2 races for him are going to go. I don't even know how 2021 for him is going to go. None of us really know until these last two races come up, and also 2021. So we're just going to have to wait and see how Kyle Busch does in these last 2 races. Maybe he'll do a lot better than what he's been doing in the past this year. Maybe he'll get his magic back. Maybe not. Maybe there might still be a little bit left. A little bit of magic that he's had left. Of winning races left and right. I don't know. I'm just throwing out a lot of questions and possible answers. But the only thing that we know is that Kyle Busch will find a way to win races. We've known this for a while. We've seen him do this before. I would not be surprised if he ended up winning Martinsville, because there's a pretty good chance that he might end up in second place. He might bump somebody out of the way, or try to dive bomb in a turn 3 and make it stick. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see, really. Bottom line is just, it's still very shocking to me that he finally got his first win, but it was this late in the season. I think this is the longest that he's ever gone in a single year, single season, without a win, up until this point. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. But anyways, that's all for episode 6 of NASCAR Hot Take. Yes, I know, a little bit shorter than yesterday's episode, I can tell you that. But thank you guys a lot for watching. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a like. If you have not considered subscribing yet, I recommend you do so in order to keep up with some fine content coming out in the near future. That about does it for me. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hopefully you guys have a nice and safe Halloween, especially out trick-or-treating, going to haunted houses and all that stuff. Be safe, social distance, and just do everything that you can to try to stay COVID-free, even though it's a little bit, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm saying at this point. But anyways, stay safe, happy Halloween, and I'll see you on the next one.